Finally getting ready to plant some wheat. So this is one of the Navita seed fields, working it down. Hopefully I'll be back before dark and get some wheat sowed here. Brother Jesse, you remember me talking the other day. I don't know if you can make him out. Let me see if I can zoom a little bit here. But he is over there raking that soybean residue in the far bottom over there in preparation for chopping. So the work that needs to be done yet is chopping some bean residue and plant some wheat. When I get done planting wheat, I have more manure to spread, and we will get after that. But you can see what the ground is. It's awful moist, and so in this situation I worked ground quote quote early in the day. I spent this morning doing other stuff. It's about 11 o'clock now, but the sun is finally shining, and we finally have like a 55-degree beautiful fall day. And so I will disc the ground and then let it set 2-3 hours and come back and start drilling. I have several acres to cover, so the plan will be to work the ground first and then start in the driest fields and plant in the wetter fields and plant as late as I possibly can. So little update on what's going on. Thanks, guys. Okay guys, this is part of the new tech that I was talking about. I finally have a camera mount, and I have a USB charging port in the tractor, and now we can have conversations while I'm working with my hands free, because I'm not holding the camera anymore. So the next several videos are going to be out of sequence. I'm pushing real hard. I have made a video about the field that was decertified, but it's going to be a little bit before I post that, because I want everything on that to be straight. That video is kind of, in a way, a legal document, because I'm going to talk about yield, and I will talk a little bit about price, and I will talk a little bit about the situation and how we're dealing with it. But anyway, don't have all the numbers yet, but we're working on getting those numbers. What we're doing today, since the weather's kind of half dry, I'm trying to finally get some wheat planted. This is the first time ever that I have had, because of the drought last year and losing the red clover, I had no clover wheat to plant early. And so my only wheat is this wheat that I'm planting behind beans. And what we're doing right now is disking soybean ground, and it's awful moist. I think I am going to be able to get through it, but because of the wet year, the disc is pulling hard, and I've got to constantly monitor my depth and then make sure the disc doesn't plug. So I am able to do that and talk to you guys a little bit, which is nice for a change. I'll show you what we got going on here. Guys, the day is really starting to drag. It's 3 o'clock and I'm not done disking yet, and I'm not going to be done for quite a while, which kind of makes for a long day. I was up at 5:30 this morning with the time change. Boy, I hate the time change. I was up at 5:30 this morning with my wife. That's when she usually gets up. And it's good to get up that early so you're able to maximize the light. But I was in the tractor by 7:30 this morning after choring, and it's just a long day. As I approach 50, I'm losing steps. The story I want to share is, in my 20s, I would work all day, drive all night, drive all the next day, And I was good until about that second night at midnight, and that was time to shut down. As I'm creeping up on my 50s here, if you put a gun to my head and told me to do that again, I'd say just go ahead and shoot me, boys. Anyway, in my 30s, after I was married, I was making that run down to Mississippi, and I was right west of Little Rock, Arkansas on the interstate, and I saw a guy come onto the interstate right ahead of me, and he was swerving a little bit. So I backed off of him because I didn't want to be next to a crazy driver. Followed that guy about 10 miles further down the road, and I watched him die on the pavement. There was a multi-car wreck that shut down the interstate. The guy in front of me didn't cause the wreck, but apparently he was unable to avoid dying. In that accident, there were 3 people died. And that man, I literally worked with a couple other people to pull him out of that car. And I watched the light go out of his eyes right there on the highway. Anyway, to make a long story short, I drove home the rest of the way from Little Rock to my home. I don't know, maybe 370, 400 miles. And I did not blink an eye. I was wide awake. I told that story to my wife. I didn't tell her when it was happening. Couldn't get a hold of her. That was in the time of crappy cell phones. Can't remember who I called, but I just basically tuned in 100% to the road, and I drove home and I didn't blink an eye. But as I get older, I can't do stuff like that anymore. And I know you guys are all working on harvest and working on winter, trying to get stuff prepped. The year has been a crazy year. Getting back to the wheat field here. It's November 1st and I don't have any wheat planted, and that fact is driving me very hard. That bothers me. That's not a place I like to be. And so I'm pushing as hard as I can. I'll try and get a little footage after dark. I made the video of the 471 and the modifications I've made to it. I haven't made the video. I want to make a video about the 596 and the 6180, the modifications I've made to them. One of the modifications I made to the 6180 is I put high power LED lights all around it so I can see. As we get older, not only do we lose a step in how much we can do, but we lose a step in what we can see. And if I don't have my glasses, I have a heck of a time reading this damn iPhone anymore. But my old eyes sure like LED light, being able to see what I'm doing. And so if I can just get done discing before dark and get a few end-rows started on the field and do some irregularities, I'll be able to drive back and forth on the straight rows with the LEDs and hopefully get some wheat planted today. I don't know how long I'm going to push, but I'm going to push about as hard as I can to try and get some wheat planted this first week in November. The soybean videos and talking about the purges and the organics, those are just going to have to wait. I have been posting quite a few videos lately, guys, but I have been building those videos in the downtime and then getting my son Dane to post them to YouTube. So I know that my posting, I've been posting quite a few videos, but it's because my son Dane has been helping me and been spending the time to get the videos uploaded. But crazy year. I will say the ground here is working up very cloddy or chunky. I think all of the rain this summer really packed it down. Normally when you're out working ground like this, after beans for wheat, the ground is super mellow. Well, that's not the case this year. Not only is the ground awful wet, but it's awful chunky. So I don't want to let, I want to get it seeded down as quick as possible, seal in the moisture and not let clods form, and so just continue working in that direction. Well, guys, it's coming up on 7 o'clock at night. I've got one field of wheat done, and I think I'm done for the night. I wanted to show you guys the lights on the tractor and how they light up the night. I'm going to finish this row out, and this field is done. So I'm driving towards the gate. But that is the view out the back of the tractor. That's about 10,000 lumens of LED light. And there's our mirrors, and there's the front. So on the front end of the tractor, I've got about 8,000 lumens on the post, and I put 120 watt headlights in. There's the reflectors of the barn. Anyway, I put 120 watt headlights in. I have not gone LED headlights, but I put in 120 watt bulbs, and I can put in relays to run them, and then up on top of the cab, there's about 10,000 lumens of light there. But anyway, it lights up the night so you can really see what you're doing, and you can get this work after dark done. Last thing I'm going to say, I just checked the weather a little bit ago, and they're talking down the moisture. There was a chance of snow and rain tonight, but they've taken it out, and so I'm going to call it a night. Thanks for watching, guys.